What's up, guys?
What's up, everybody?
We're back again. For
We
another
are
episode.
back.
Yep.
And
It's been too long.
do we have
apparently.
any shows? Anybody?
No. We're going out of town at the end of this month. Nova Skyway is. So by the time you hear this, probably we'll be out of town.
Where
I
at?
think. I believe we're starting off in Beaumont,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go to Austin, and then we're gonna go to Haltom City,
What?
Dallas somewhere.
Oh, okay.
To do what?
That's pretty interesting.
We're out there playing shows, bro.
Yeah,
We're putting
you
our
just
name
said it.
out there. Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah, I
with
could have gone
Nova
just to go
Skyway.
hang out.
Nah, I don't like them. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I like that. Oh, man. Y'all are going to hear this.
I know,
That's fucked
right?
up.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Get for
Fusca
making
doesn't have
me
any shows either.
tell boy.
All right.
And then no.
Kudo doesn't have anything either, huh? Damn.
Not till
Yeah,
next
Kudo
month.
not till July 27th.
All right. We got a little free time here, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Very kind of.
Very kind of. What have y'all been up to?
Last weekend, obviously, last Friday, we had our show at BFE.
Oh,
We
I forgot
played
about
to a cool ass 5 people. Good times.
Yeah.
It was like 10.
Dude, it was like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Nobody
we got
wanted
kind
to
of
stay that
pushed.
late. Yeah,
we
it
got
sucked.
pushed, but it's fine.
We pushed through it.
Yeah, it was fun. Like if nothing else,
Yeah, we were.
said that so aggressively.
I know.
It was
I
fun.
It was fun, all right?
we had
fun,
fun.
okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I was already drunk and
I know you
sleepy.
were. I know.
I
Yeah,
was ready to
actually,
go.
I think that's why my voice started to go out like really early because I was
Yeah.
tired.
Dude, it was pretty bad, and I didn't have that much fun. I just tried to have fun.
You were telling
Oh,
me
wow,
your
that
bar
hurts.
tab was like $70.
$70
So it's like,
Yeah, I felt bad. I
I
was
was like, yeah, mine
man.
was about 50.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, because the lady was like, she kept going around. She's like, I can't give you your card back until you reach like $10. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Fine. Round
See,
for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got. That's why I got you a beer. Got
See, that's
Addie's
the
little sister
thing,
beer.
man. Once you start a tab, it's hard not to keep going. You know what I mean? It's like, because you have that in the back of your mind, like, oh, well, I mean, they're already charging me. Might as well add to the list.
Maybe it would have been better if we just walked to the bar and got beer.
Yeah,
We
more
wouldn't-
exercise. Nah.
Work for the beer.
Yeah,
Work for the beer.
Probably wouldn't have drank as much.
You would have been sober by the time you earned another one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's how they get you.
that is.
Who knows? Oh, well.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think that's it.
yeah, that was Friday. Saturday for me, I had a show up at the 19th hole.
That was
That's
at
in
19th
Woodlands.
hole. Okay.
Yeah, Woodlands. It was cool. We played with some cool bands. It was a little bit more slim. The crowd was a little bit more slim than I would have.
Slim thick.
Yeah, slim thick. But
He's like,
then I would have liked.
yeah.
But I mean, it
It's
is
not
what
what
it
I
is.
would call a crowd. But okay.
Yeah, right. Everybody has those shows.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's just it's just part of being in the music right now.
Economy.
Economy.
Yeah.
It's the
Really?
economy.
Nah,
I mean,
this-
honestly, yeah, I can imagine like if everybody had like 100 G's in their bank account, they'd be like, yeah, I want to go to that show. Sure,
yeah. I would like to do a lot of things.
I can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
Rough.
yeah. So it's been a busy. It was a busy weekend. It was a super busy weekend. I was very tired at the end of it.
I don't remember what else I did.
On Sunday?
I think I just. No, I know I sold some junk that we had just kind of sitting around. We already had it separated when we moved in. Like old CDs and movies and books. And it's been sitting in a box since we moved in about almost a year ago.
Nice.
And yeah, we finally needed.
No, not nice.
We needed the money.
It is whenever you like can sell it.
Yeah,
Go on.
we needed the money. I got about $30.
That's cool.
It's whatever.
It's what it is.
It's actually more than I thought I would get. I thought it
Really?
would be like 20.
For like CDs and shit?
Best I can do is
Exactly.
$2, man.
Right. Give you like
Alright.
$1.
I gave you a crate of stuff.
Yeah. No, it's a bunch of older stuff and
20
stuff I
cents
didn't want,
each.
which is like guitar tab books and video game books that are not relative anymore, like for the first Xbox.
Oh yeah,
The fuck?
Things
What-
looking-
like
what
San
kind?
Andreas.
You
And,
can look up
and
the whole thing.
The first Halo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They, those books, the strategy guides and shit that they would tell
Yeah.
you, like where to find everything on the map, like Easter eggs and.
I always wanted
Yeah,
one of those
yeah,
books
stuff
for
like
like
that.
something.
Well, what's funny is like now you don't even need those books. You
No.
can buy your way through the game.
Well,
not
that,
just
or you can
that.
just look up on Google or
Well,
like,
that too.
how the fuck do I do this?
I know I've done that with Red Dead, like
Cheater.
where to find like all the legendary animals and shit. It just makes it so much easier.
It's on the map.
No, it would, only if you walk past it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't
Yeah,
pop up
you gotta,
until
like, look.
Yeah,
in.
exactly. If you're in the area,
Yeah.
and it'll tell you like, oh, you're in legendary animal, fucking
Does it say fuck?
territory. No. You're in
Fucking
legendary
territory.
animal territory.
That's where they fuck.
That's where they
That's where
fuck.
they fuck.
That's awesome.
Legendary animal territory, and then when you go to the map, it'll have it sketched out.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to look for it and you haven't already been through the area, then you're kind of fucked. You have to guess.
I need to finish that game. I didn't get to finish it.
It's a
I didn't even
great
get to
game.
start it.
That's true.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's so funny because like we had started with the idea of like video games, and I'm so behind on video games.
I know.
So behind.
That's why I don't like talking to you about them.
That's really rude. I love
kidding,
talking
just
about
kidding.
them.
Yeah. You know what I've been getting into again? I used to be obsessed with it, and I knew I spent so much time on it. And every time, like, I can't.
Is it Minecraft?
I have to guess. I know how I get with things that I really like. I get obsessed, and I can't stop unless I make myself stop. And as soon as I pick it back up, it's like an addiction. I have to do it. I get all balls deep into it again.
Balls deep.
Dude, that's a really fun game.
Next thing I know, it's like one night it was like 5 a.m. I was still playing, and I was like, I need to go to the bed.
I told my sisters that, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
So, with that game specifically, I have told you to, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get the point of that game at all.
And they were like, "It's okay to be dumb, Andrew. Like you just don't know."
Oh my god.
No, wait. What did you tell us?
It was something. I can't remember.
It's like it's not for smart people, so whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not for smart people. Smart people don't need that. Yeah, it was so-
ignorant. That's ignorant.
Yeah, I just like that game entertains me for about 15, 20 minutes. I'm just like, all right, I'm done with this.
So you must not be that creative.
Yeah, that's the thing. I am pretty creative, but it's just
Fucking got him.
not with that. I think it was that.
Yeah.
It was that exactly. It's like you're not creative. I was like, well, it's for smart people, so whatever.
No,
It's weird. Like, yeah, you
like
say
that
you're
game.
not creative in that game, but you're a creative person.
Yeah.
And that's same with Genevieve. She's a creative person, but she can't do shit in the game. And it's like, why? Like, all you got to do is just like build shit.
I don't know. I don't see any sort of motive to do so.
It's in blocks.
imagination. No, the thing is that a lot of people like to do creator mode.
Yeah.
Like, what is the word? Creative, whatever. You know what I mean?
Same shit.
Yeah. So like they like to build shit and like it's unlimited resources and blah blah blah. I prefer survival because it's a race against the clock. When the sun goes down, all the monsters come out and they can blow your shit up. They can like take your shit away.
No.
Yeah. So like you have to build a fortification of some sort. And usually what I do is when the sun goes down, I focus on my mines and shit. So, and then by the time it comes back up, I go out into the world. I find other shit.
Makes sense.
I like
Yeah.
to play both of those modes where like creation, you can do whatever the fuck you want because it gives you all the
Yeah,
items
it gives you everything.
in the fucking, world that you play in. And then survival, the same way with Damien. It's just fun to watch out for all these little things here and there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
Why are you laughing?
I don't like playing that game.
All right.
Yo,
So, Adam, let's start,
Once we get our like gaming things going, We should make him play that game.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
He's gonna die by a skeleton.
it's not even that.
the
Like,
zombie.
Three-player Minecraft world.
is that a thing?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's- It's a multiplayer.
Like I said, I haven't played it very long, but it just doesn't keep my attention.
Okay, I'm done talking to you.
Wow,
Yeah.
that really hurts.
Next topic. Yeah.
So as far as like anime, yeah, that's something that I'm into.
Anime.
You guys like?
Anime. That's what
I'm
he's.
I
kind
mean,
of
they
in-
always got to keep it. No, you know.
I know.
I never heard of that dude's song, by the way.
dude. Yes, you have.
I have.
Yeah, it's Caroline, 'cause she's a bad thing, fine as hell, thick as fuck. Oh my God, you have.
It sounds familiar.
Stephanie was jamming it like forever.
Oh,
She played it a million times.
Yeah.
You've heard it. Anyways,
No bells.
as far as anime goes, do you guys prefer subbed or dubbed? I know I say that I prefer, but I like dubbed. But honestly, it's most of the time what I started watching it in.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah.
No,
So-
same. I've started with dubbed, but I feel like if I know I'm gonna be, if I know my attention's gonna be diverted in any way, I prefer dubbed, but I like subbed more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would prefer subbed, but if I'm not interested in the anime or movie or whatever, like, it's the same with foreign films. You know what I mean? In a different language.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you are kind of testing the waters, you don't know if you're gonna like it. I would prefer dubbed, just so that I'm not reading it and missing what's going on the fucking screen.
Yeah.
Sam. I'm more of sub because I remember that was like I actually watched sub before I watched dubs, and I was watching Dragon Ball Z subbed, which was
I'm
like
sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and
I grew up on dubbed.
Yeah.
DBZ.
but they're already in like the Cell Saga.
Oh,
in,
wow.
in the sub, while the dub was like just
Barely
starting
starting.
in the Saiyan Saga, so I was
Damn.
already far ahead, but like I couldn't really talk to anybody about it because not a lot of people that I knew like sub. But I like both though. Like
I bet Adam was walking around with his nose in the fucking air,
Oh yeah.
all
It's
snobby.
like I bet you don't know what happens next.
did you watch the sub?
I
Or-
do.
Never mind.
Are you even a fan?
Do you even know Dragon Ball Z? No. Never mind.
Who the fuck Cell?
Oh,
I guess
that's
you'll get there when
right.
you get there.
Basic bitch.
No,
Honest-
but there's good dubs and then there's bad dubs.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, that's for everything. Like, I hate when they. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
On the topic of what Adam just said, like, I hate when they grab a voice actor that does not at all match what the character is supposed to be.
Yes.
So, like an example, like you hear this like 40 to 50-year-old dude playing this high school character, and he has the lowest goddamn voice,
Yeah,
and he should be having that voice.
and it makes no sense. And then if you like go back to the original and like it's all high pitched and shit, like can you at least put some effort into matching somewhat?
So I agree. But that's where my preferred style comes in. Like, if I never heard the subbed and I like the dubbed enough,
You won't know the
I won't.
difference.
I'll prefer the one that I first heard. Like with Attack on Titan, I first watched that and subbed because that's all that they had.
Yeah.
So whenever the dub came out and they did the guy from Full Metal
They
Alchemist,
did the guy.
they did the guy.
They
Whoa.
fucked
They
him right in
fucked
the
him,
show, man.
and then they made him do
Jesus.
the dubs for that show. That's how it went down, just like that.
It's in your contract. Oh no.
But anyways,
Yeah, because he's the main character, right?
yeah, he's
Jaeger
Aaron.
Bombastic.
Jaeger Bombastic. Yeah, so I don't really care for him over
Jaeger
the
Bombastic.
subbed one. I definitely in that show I care. I prefer everybody's voice in the subbed version.
Okay.
Everybody's. I don't even know what Mikasa sounds like
Is Tsukasa?
In dub or sub?
in dubbed. I didn't even give it that much of a chance.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one in English in dubbed. I've only seen it in sub.
Naruto, I will say, like probably 100% just prefer dubbed.
Ooh.
What do you mean? Oh, everything's good.
Oh. His voice, that lady's voice for Naruto. I don't know. It's so scratchy to me. But I don't know.
It's like very similar to what the original was.
No,
Yes. Yes.
I don't think so.
I do. I've had to watch it in sub because there's like
Oh, but yeah, because the rest of it is not, they didn't finish it in English, right?
they did.
They did?
I believe so.
Y'all lost me.
Naruto.
You don't watch Naruto?
Sorry.
No.
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
It
Okay,
is.
so back to the topic of subbed or dubbed. I know y'all were talking about it, but with Naruto. Anyway, so like
Naruto.
yeah, Naruto. But I've seen that movie, Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
That shit was cool. I watched that subbed because I knew I was gonna be like, all right, I'm invested in this movie. Adam like wants to talk about it. Let's fucking watch it. So I sat there, watched it, subbed, not dubbed. That movie was fucking beautiful. Like graphics and everything. It was
I don't
fucking
even
great.
know what that is.
It's a
Princess Mononoke. Studio
Miyazaki
Ghibli.
movie.
That's what I thought
Yeah,
when you said it.
that was really good.
Super good.
Yeah, it was
That's
super
my
good. It was really
favorite
good.
Japanese movie.
Really?
What would that be called?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
go on.
Stop.
Anyway, and DBZ and Trigon. When I first saw them, they were on Adult Swim, so they were subbed.
Mhm.
No, sorry,
No, they're
sorry,
dubbed.
dubbed. Yeah, that's what I meant.
And I like those.
those are badass.
shows. Dubbed.
All the Toonami shows had really good dubs.
Yeah, so
I think that's what they mainly looked for, honestly. Because I don't remember hating any of those shows, like as far as like the voiceovers.
yeah, those
Yeah,
were
you're
actually
right.
good.
I can't think of like one that I like specifically.
I will
hated.
say, though, we were kids when that was happening, so like
True.
I don't really know if we were looking for that.
True.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
maybe if we go
Yeah.
back and look at them now, it's
Oh,
like,
that's
"Ugh,
awful.
this is a piece of shit.
Yeah, right.
Didn't have that preference yet. But
We
yeah,
weren't that
I
snobby
think
yet.
that just goes back to what you said earlier. It was the first thing that you were exposed to. So
Yeah, for sure.
like I feel like that's just how it is in general. Like that you become accustomed to whatever you're exposed to first. So say like I was exposed to dub first by Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network and you know, so I listened to a lot of that shit.
Carmen Electra.
Christian Stewart.
But yeah, I agree. But okay, so for the end of it, subs are better than dubs. Anyways, let's go on to the next topic.
Okay.
Wow.
This guy is fucking ridiculous.
What a dick.
And that's not a compliment.
So, do y'all have any weird dreams that you like that freaked you out or anything like that? Like any that have haunted you?
Oh, man.
Yeah, like now that I think about it, you want to go first?
No, go
No?
ahead. I have
Okay.
to. I have to think about mine.
So, mine actually, did y'all ever watch Helsing?
yes, ultimate.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so do you know like when he turns into the black dog
Yes.
and he has the 6 eyes?
yes.
Okay, so think about that,
Mhm.
but it's in the form of like a camel-looking thing or like
okay,
a horse.
you made that like a lot less scary now.
But no, okay, but this camel is like just full of like long hair running.
I'm sorry.
So it's like Cousin It in camel form.
No, okay, maybe not a camel. It looked more like a horse. Like
Okay.
okay, so it was like a giant, just black horse with 6 eyes, just running. And we were like, I don't know, my family was driving away, and like it like
Yeah.
poked its head in our big ass Suburban that we used to have.
Oh, really?
Suburban. Yeah, I don't know why that dream scared the fuck out of me. It was just like, what the fuck? This
Jesus.
is scary as shit. But yeah, like that thing looks scary as hell, man. Like I remember drawing it for somebody, and they're like, that looks kind of dumb. But it was like it was scary in the dream. I swear.
That looks kind of dumb.
Well, like when you said camel, like I immediately like
Think of the two
pictured-
humps.
Well, no, I pictured
Yeah,
the
hump.
camel like logo guy.
Wearing the black jacket
cool
and
camel guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine him
Wow.
stabbing you and shit. I don't like this dream.
I gotta quit smoking.
Right, that'd be a sign.
Yeah, right. For real though.
I would definitely take that one as a sign. That's fucking weird. I've had a lot. The longest, the furthest back I can remember, the scariest dream when I was a kid was of me and my mom. We're like in this really big like office building. Like I'm talking like it's 10 stories and we're like 9th or 10th. We're on the 9th or 10th floor. It's at night, storming outside, and she's there doing some work. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. And I keep hearing noises, and so she puts me in a shopping cart for some reason and starts pushing me down the hallway like we're leaving. And so she's pushing me down the hallway, we're strolling, right? And I look behind her, and it's fucking Chucky is
God.
running. Like,
Wait. The doll or the
doll, like-
Rugrats?
no, God damn it.
Oh, okay.
The doll, like the
Making sure.
child's play. And yeah, he imagine a spiral but horizontal. Like he was running up the wall, on the ceiling,
Jesus.
down the other wall, and on the floor, and then he would just keep spiraling like that towards us. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was freaking out. I think I was like 6 or 7 when I had that dream. That was pretty bad. And I only had that dream once. I've had other dreams that are equally as weird or scary, but that's the one I remember the most from the furthest back.
Right.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's a trip, dude.
Yeah, have you ever had recurring dreams? Like you've had the same dream
No.
over and over again?
No,
Never
actually.
been that type.
Mm-mm.
Have you?
I've had that several times.
That's
Different
the whole point of
dreams.
recurring.
Well, no, I'm saying like different dreams.
So mine is actually a little bit more realistic. I don't even know how I got there, but I was beating like a guy
Meat.
to death. Beating meat. Oh God, you just killed the serious tone. God damn you.
Saw it, wait for it.
Me.
Anyways, no, I beat a guy to death with my bare hands.
Damn.
Yeah, it was very vivid.
That's
It was like we're talking about like blood just all over my hands, and I just would like continued to punch. I woke up like
Jesus Christ.
panting. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
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 I was like, Jesus Christ! It felt so real. It tripped me out for a good minute. I was like, what the hell just happened? Never had it since. Like it hasn't happened.
Crazy.
Never happened before. But yeah. So it was just like I said, I don't even know how I got there. I don't know what the context was, but like I was on top of this dude just beating the shit out of him in his face.
I told you not to go there. I told you not to go there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn, that's wild, man.
Yeah, so it's always funny to me because everybody's always like on Facebook, I've seen people post, why can't you punch hard in dreams?
Yeah.
That was not the case. I was beating the shit out of this guy.
This is opposite.
Yeah, I was going like full on and I don't know why. Like it did trip me out, man. Another one that kind of tripped me out, but in a more like a happy sense was
Wait, is it like a happy dream?
kind of.
Okay.
I died in this dream,
Oh, that's
Jesus.
happy.
but I
That's
was
nice.
old. I was an old man.
Oh, you were ready to
And
go. And
I was on my deathbed in the hospital, like not sick, just it was just that time.
Yeah.
And my daughter came to visit me. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I wasn't what the fuck in the dream.
Yeah.
Like in the dream I knew who it was. I was like, that's my daughter. Like she came, she visited, and my grandson was there, and I was just like, what the hell?
What is this?
Exactly. Like I woke up and I was just like, I saw my daughter. Like I don't have any kids. If you didn't know that, obviously you two know.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Cat's out of the bag. Pandora doesn't go back in the box; it only comes out.
That sounds like a nice dream.
For real.
And then Damien was in the corner doing Fortnite dances. That sounds like a good dream.
But yeah.
But as an old man,
Orange Justice.
so you
Right,
see
as
him
an
as an old.
Yeah. Breaks a
awesome.
hip and dies with me. Aha. Nah, dude, it was a trip. That one was also like equally trippy, just on an opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Because I mean, who dreams that?
Right? Like a nice and peaceful dream. Like
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I'm gonna die, but I didn't feel bad about
maybe
it. I
that
wasn't
was you
worried.
in your past life coming into
Right,
this
dude,
new
that would be
life.
super crazy.
Mind freak.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I was trying to remember what he said.
I kind of had to think of it too.
Are you ready?
Now.
Did you see that post or something like it said what's his name?
Chris Angel.
Chris Angel. It said Chris Angel will not defeat ISIS with his magical powers.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not? Honestly, they'll just be
Oh,
so
man,
confused.
that
You won't know what to
shit was
do.
So speaking of dreams, like, have y'all ever had like sleep paralysis and shit?
Never.
Never. Not
really?
once.
Like, do y'all know people who have?
Adi, my wife, and
My wife.
my
I
wife,
didn't do it this time.
and my mom actually.
Have they told you what like happened in the that happened?
So basically, I always hear the same thing. It feels like something's sitting on their chest, and they want to scream, but they can't. Like, I've had to wake up Adi one time for doing that. Like, she was just like eyes closed, mouth closed, nothing. Like, she was just stiff as a board, and she was just like, like trying to scream or yell or something.
Yeah.
I'd be like, babe, like just kind of like touch her, like move her real quick, and yeah, like it's freaky, man.
Yeah.
You
I can
think
imagine.
you think something's wrong, but then it's like, oh fuck, like it's like they feel like they're frozen.
Yeah.
They're wide awake, but like they just can't move or anything. My mom's told me the same thing too, but my mom's like more spiritual and shit. So like I think one time she mentioned like she thought she saw something like sitting on her chest.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
It's not that she thought it. It actually happened.
could be.
No, it's super fucking terrifying, man. Because you can't do anything once you're in that state.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't move your arms, try to swipe it away. You can't talk because you're just numbed just in that position. Can't move your head. You just can't move your body at all.
Yeah.
And so I've had a few experiences of those. Like it was by myself. I was at my dad's house and I was laying on my stomach and like I felt like something was on my back, like just sitting on my back. And I remember sleeping on my bed, but then I remember that happening and I fell off my bed.
Really?
Yeah. But it wasn't like that high or anything. It was just like like a twin bed on the ground. And it scooted me over.
What the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's weird.
I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, that's what happened. I just ended up on the floor. I was like, well, this sucks. And it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like another few times, it just be me and Genevieve. We're just asleep. And like, I'm just like facing away. And then it'll happen again. I can't move or anything. But like, I hear things moving and I see like things moving around.
Yeah.
Nice.
It feels so uncomfortable.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but like once you like it like stops and like you break free, you're like, oh my god, thank goodness it's over. You know, I don't have to deal with
Yeah.
it. I'll cuddle right next to her. It's like, don't let it happen again.
So everybody always mentions like, just in posts that I've seen, like Something in the corner of the room. Did you ever experience that?
Like standing there and watching.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen, like, not seen, but you know,
I
I felt that, like, right there, that presence of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I believe in ghosts or not. You know, it's either yes or no. But but yeah, like I have felt like a presence right there, and it just fucking creeped me out.
I can only imagine like what that's like, dude.
Now, I've woken myself talking in my dream, but I was like sleep talking in real life.
The clown has no penis.
Like I was talking about work. Like that was probably the most famous one because that was the one time I caught myself. Like I woke myself up talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like having a dream that I was at work and some dude was trying to sell a guitar or amp. He was trying to sell us something. And I was trying to test it out. I was like, "Hey, something's wrong with this. It's not doing anything." And then somebody, like a coworker, walks by and it's like, "Oh yeah, it's missing this," or like something. The customer told me something was wrong. And I was like, so how are we supposed to buy something if we can't test it? In the middle of that sentence, I started like opening my eyes and I was like, oh shit. And like Adi's like laying right next to me, but she's on her phone and she's like looking at me talking.
Wait, you were dreaming about work?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do that often, man. I
awful.
hate it. I hate doing that. And so I look at her because we had talked about it like the night before, I think, like where she's like, "Oh yeah, you talk in your sleep." And I woke myself up in the middle of the sentence. I was like, "Oh shit, I know what you're talking about now."
I did that once or twice, 2 times. One time on my own where I did exactly that. Like I woke up and I spoke to somebody and then I realized I was like, I'm not where I was just a second ago. And it was about, both times were about putting something in the refrigerator. I'm not sure why. Like I was dreaming like full on and then I would wake up like the time that I'm talking about right now. I was asleep and then I like woke up, picked my head up and I was like, well, did you put it in the refrigerator? And I was just like, I realized I was talking to the window. I was like, I was dreaming. Okay.
Say that to someone.
I was dreaming.
But there was one time where my sister was waking me up and I was just like, just put the cheese in the refrigerator.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't even remember what I was dreaming about. I think we had just gotten groceries in my dream.
Just put the cheese.
Put the cheese in the refrigerator. And I woke up and I was just like, never mind. Disregard that.
What the fuck?
They already took care of it.
Yeah, you're way late for that. No,
Yeah, it's already melted. So
it's melted. Oh, that's bad. So, speaking of weird shit and creepy things, do y'all have a favorite horror movie? I like horror movies myself, but do y'all?
Yes.
Okay.
that's all you asked.
I just wanted to
that's
interrupt
it?
you.
No, that's all you asked. Is you didn't ask which one. You just asked if we do. I do.
I have a favorite one.
Do you? God damn it! What is it then? Like, what's your favorite horror?
Oh,
movie?
what's my favorite horror
Oh,
movie?
now you want to know the title.
Now you want to
Yes,
know
fuck
which
face.
one it is.
Okay, so mine is yeah, mine's The Thing.
Oh,
I
you
like
fuck! I wanted to say the same thing.
Why?
I love that movie. I
Did you?
love that horror
Okay.
movie. I hated it as a kid, but you know, it's still one of my
That
favorites.
movie's awesome. I like it. Has my 2 favorite things: sci-fi and horror.
Kurt Russell.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that too.
So I actually never saw that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I have it if you want to borrow.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I've mentioned this movie.
Don't say Hereditary.
It is gonna be Hereditary.
Whack.
Did you watch it?
No.
Okay,
Go
then you
on.
don't know.
Talk about how scary it is.
It's not that scary.
It's not. It's more creepy.
It's a really off.
It's like constantly
What is it?
offsetting.
Off-putting. Yeah.
God damn it.
Dude, we had this talk earlier. Offsetting.
No, we don't have
Offsetting.
pudding. Sit down.
That sounds good. Yeah, off-putting. It's just super. It really
Unsettling.
It's
very unsettling. Yeah, we've
The
talked
whole
about this.
time.
in
Yeah, we
another
have
episode.
one time,
Settled.
but it was more just about like good movies that we thought came out recently.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that one as one of them. But yeah, that was a really good movie. If we're talking about older than that, I don't know. It's gonna be super lame, but I really like the Conjuring movies.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
think
another good one.
I think those like that series of films is probably the.
Just
And
the first
some
one, though.
people will like hate me for this, but it's probably one of the best horror series that have
has
come
come
out in a
out.
really long time.
Dude doesn't know what he's talking about.
The Conjuring for me is like the scariest one that has come out in a long time.
The first Conjuring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
pretty
a lot of people, I know some people that are like, "Oh, that was a goofy ass movie." I
My
was like,
mom
"Are you
was like-
fucking kidding?"
My mom was like, "That wasn't scary. That movie was pretty terrifying."
Yeah, I don't get it. That's like one of the scary. Like, I'm not scared of scary movies ever, and that one freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah, it was really well done. I think.
Yeah, I liked it. I got scared a couple times. I was like, "Oh shit!" Otherwise, I wouldn't even be talking about that stupid movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it was one of those scaries that like one of those movies.
One of the scaries.
One of
One
those scaries. It's one of those movies that like I haven't been scared at a movie like that in a long time.
Exactly.
And yeah, like I went to go see it with my sisters. I was like, oh goddamn!
Heidi.
telling you
It
to shut the
had,
fuck
it had
up.
me shaking. I was like,
Oh damn.
Tell me what I can look.
Dude, that dresser scene when
Dude,
the thing's on top of the dresser.
Yep.
Oh
that
my
was
god,
the one.
that was
That's
that
the
was
one.
it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the one that got. I think that got most people. My mom didn't even get scared.
That was
My dad picked his feet
crazy.
up. He got so scared.
he picked his feet up. Oh,
Yeah, like we were sitting in at the theater and
Yeah.
he like he tucked into a ball,
into-
fetal position. Self defense.
don't touch me!
Can't get me if I'm in a ball. What are you, an armadillo?
Yeah, armadillo. That's funny, dude. No, yeah, that got me, man. That was crazy.
That was a good one. Like I said, I think what they're doing is pretty good. I even like the Insidious ones, which some people don't
first-
like.
No.
the first one was
You don't
good.
like them.
Well, okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Well, it's Insidious, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I remember somebody like hyping it up. Oh, it's super scary, super scary.
It's not super scary.
And then it got to a point where I watched the whole thing and like it was like, okay, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, and it was at the point where the old lady is like, she tells the dude like, oh well, it's standing right behind you.
Right.
Oh, and that monster fucking
That was
thing.
not scary.
That was goofy.
That was the goofiest shit I've ever seen in a scary movie. Because I had to think about, okay, so it's this dude in a mask that's like going
Yeah.
and making this face, and so
He looked like
I
a
totally
mixture.
get that.
He looked like a mixture of
Darth
fucking
Maul.
Darth Maul and Dobby.
Oh
Like,
God.
So-
it's scarier for me when they don't show the entity. Like when they kind of hint at what it's supposed to look like, that's scarier than showing the actual thing.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of movies have made it a really bad habit to do that.
Yeah, show the entity or monster or something, and
Yeah.
it ends up looking whack as fuck.
You know what's also really crazy is I feel like a lot of like Netflix movies have gotten a lot of praise recently
Yeah,
about being scary. There
I
was
haven't watched any of
Vero.
them, but
Vero. It was a decent film. Now they hyped it to be like the scariest movie in a fucking long time. I wouldn't say that. It was like
Vero.
yeah, it's about this chick
haven't
named
heard of it.
Veronica, but it's all in Spanish, so it's dubbed. You'll
makes a
like
lot more
it.
sense.
I'm sorry, subbed, so you'll like it, Adam.
Oh yeah.
Damien like
reading.
it too. He's
I
here.
like it too. I like foreign films.
Anyways, there's that one.
Anyways.
And then there's also
Oh my
the
God.
what was it, the Babadook? Babadook.
Oh yeah,
I heard
I've
that's
about
really
that one.
scary. I haven't
so
seen it.
I've seen that one, and it was like it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool film. It's not that scary.
Oh okay.
I think I walked at the end of it when she was fighting it or whatever that thing was.
Yeah,
The
there's a few
But I
parts
like-
that are cool, but again, that was one of those that everybody just kind of was like, "Oh my god, it's so
super,
good,"
super scary.
and it
Man.
wasn't really all that scary.
You know what I missed and I didn't like. I still haven't seen it. Is Pet Cemetery, the remake. I really wanted to watch that.
Wow.
It looked creepy. I was like, man.
I forgot they made a
Wait,
remake.
did that even? I thought that hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, that came out a couple months ago.
I'm not too sure. Don't
I
look
think
at
in
me.
Really?
I think in April or March it came out.
We're
It's
looking this up.
yeah, it came out.
Oh,
a while
and which,
back.
by the way, there was a fucking Tarzan live action movie. It's not George of the Jungle either, Andrew.
It's fucking George. You're talking about George of the Jungle.
No, it's not.
No.
Because I heard the podcast the other day. I was like, this fucker. I'm going to look it up right now.
That's funny.
Jungle to Jungle. Oh, is that what it's called?
Part two?
No, fucking that's Tim Allen.
Dude, I think it's in the theaters right now, dude.
It's still in theaters?
I believe so.
Dude, that came out in April.
The dollar movie.
Did it? Yeah, it's. I think it is at the dollar movies, dude.
Yeah, it came
Yeah,
out
it's
a while
still in
back.
the dollar movies.
Because I remember it was Easter when I said I wanted to go see it because it was already out.
I mean, I didn't hear anything good or bad about that.
I haven't heard anything
Yeah,
at all.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's just that bland.
Yeah,
That
I don't
sucks.
think anybody made a big deal. I think
the
it's a
same
dated
time-
idea.
Well, also at the same time, I think Endgame came out.
You know what? You've got a fantastic point on
Yeah.
that one.
So everybody's-
that's the only movie.
Why would you
Yeah.
put a movie out like right next to
Exactly.
the
Well,
main
because
game?
they're like, it's not even the same category. But honestly, that didn't even matter. Everybody was trying to watch Endgame.
Yep.
That's all anybody was talking about.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't hear about any of the other movies that were coming out. I don't even know what else was coming out.
John Wick 3,
John Wick 3.
which
okay.
beat Endgame, by the way.
Yeah. And
I actually,
No way. It did?
It did.
It
Oh,
did.
shit. I didn't hear about that.
What's so funny is that, like, it's the same as the
It's
other
the
two
same movie,
movies. It's the
yeah.
same.
Same run and gun. type
Don't
of
get me
movie.
wrong. They're very good action movies if you want to watch an action movie. They're awful as far as story goes. I didn't
You
even
think so?
know. I didn't know what was going on. Honestly, I didn't know what was happening. I was just like, he's killing a bunch of people. Just a lot of fucking people. So,
So,
Yeah, I've heard those movies are good. I still haven't seen it yet.
they're
I've
cool.
only seen the
Like I
first
said,
one.
really good if you want an action movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic action movie.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the storyline is very fulfilling if you're looking for a
Nah,
storyline.
a
I don't
People
feel
are gonna hate you right now.
I don't
Ooh.
care. Go ahead.
I like the atmosphere that they have in those movies, man. It's like
very
super
dark.
and
Yeah, very
sometimes
dark.
like, especially if they have like a scene where they're in a house with the lights out, or that I've only seen the first one, so like they're in the club, right? It's dark, but they have those like neon kind of colors, like
Yeah.
like on their I don't know what the fuck that would be
Like
called.
a black light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of like a backlit. Man, that shit looks cool.
Like a silhouette.
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
yeah. It's really good. Looks nice.
Kind of on that note, why has Keanu Reeves been like blowing up?
Cause he's fucking cool.
But I mean, I get that. I get that. But why are people just now noticing and making it a big deal?
I don't know.
It's
I feel
become
like
such a big
because the
deal right
internet.
now.
I feel like he comes in and out of the limelight, but there is like a following of Keanu fucking fans that are just like constantly saying how good, and they praise him like nonstop.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I think he's the second coming of Jesus. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. It's not for me to say, but yeah, I agree.
I mean, he's been living for how long now?
But
For
there's-
several hundred years.
Yeah, there's theories that he's old as fuck. Like he doesn't die.
Then he's gonna be in
can't die.
2077
He's the one.
Cyberpunk. He's in the future, man.
Dude, that was
Yeah,
actually pretty cool.
2077. 20.
Yeah.
Wait, right? 2077.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, that looks cool.
Past, present, and future.
Yeah, man.
What?
He's killing it.
Yeah, dude.
He's like the most humble, famous person.
yeah.
That's what's crazy is that like he's so chill. He fucking rides the bus, rides the train, helps people out on the. He like you
He fed
there's
a baby
a
from his
million.
titty.
Huh?
He fed a baby from his titty.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Heard about that one.
Did you hear that he lifted a bus and revived a dog that got ran over?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it.
You're not laughing. It sounds
Yeah,
funny,
it's
but
real.
it could have been real.
It's real.
He's
You think this is a joke?
just that good.
They're staring at me with a straight face.
I know.
No, yeah, didn't you say there was like subreddits?
There's a few subreddits, but yeah, a lot of them have to do with, well, like the main one is Keanu is awesome, or Keanu being awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like random pictures and articles and shit that people find of him doing cool shit, and you know,
I feel like he probably did all this not thinking he was going to get famous, and like now he's just like, I don't know what to do now that I'm famous.
yeah. No, that's the cool thing about it is that
Well,
like
yeah.
he's so zen about everything. He's just like, oh, this is just my life. And everybody's like
Yeah,
just
super cool.
snapping pictures of him like holding kittens and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of it's
somewhat
really crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous.
But like it's also so cool like that he's
It's good to see that he's being
Yeah.
appreciated.
so chill, so humble, you know?
You don't even know him. Watch you meet him, he's a dick.
Right? That
That
would
would
suck.
suck. I'd
Oh.
be crushing. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah,
I don't like. You
he's
could
had-
tell me about that encounter, and I'd be upset.
He's had all these good days, but Damien was the bad day.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
that sucks.
That would happen.
I think we've talked about that. Like
Yeah.
actors don't always have
yeah.
good days, and like
They're
they're not
human.
always gonna be on their best when you walk up and want a picture or an autograph. Or
That's your best day, not theirs.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're nobody. I'm somebody. No, I'm just kidding. That's a really shitty outlook.
No, like it's cool. There's like a million pictures of him just like waiting for the bus. Shit like that. It's crazy.
We need pictures of
It's
Keanu
cool that he
Reeves.
doesn't have his own transportation. That's cool.
I guess.
Everybody buys him a car, and then like they still see
He just like,
Like
gives
him. they still see him waiting on the bus. You are appreciative, bitch.
he just gives it to a homeless man.
Oh God,
Here's a Bugatti.
Jesus.
Yeah. Didn't hear about that, did you? No, I'm kidding.
No, wait, what?
Well, wait, what? So on that note of being humble, do you ever have any shame or second guesses about going for seconds when there's food around? Like especially in public, like or at work or something. Like how Adam and I, we work together, and during the holidays, they'll get the whole store food or lunch, and you know they take everybody into account, you know, and then one person, not gonna name names, doesn't eat meat. They're vegan. Doesn't eat meat, doesn't eat, you know, eggs and shit. And we know that they're not going to eat their stuff, but they're accounted for. So there's extra food just sitting there. And
We just
it's
help
like,
ourselves to it.
Yeah, yeah. So are you the type to like come back around, or do you just get it up front, or
So me
you
personally,
ask?
I'll grab one or my share, I guess, like whatever that may be.
yeah.
But yeah, I'll grab that, and then at my job, they normally just bring enough, maybe for everybody. So I let everybody else get their
Yeah.
share, and if there's more left, I'll get some. But I know I see people do it all the time. They'll immediately just grab 2 or 3, and
That's me.
I'm sure it is. I feel like you're absolutely not lying.
I'm the type that if there's pizza in the break room, I'll take one slice, go back to what I was doing, come back around, and as soon as I pass by the break room again, I'll check to see like is it the same? Is there less? You know what's going on, and I'll take another.
I feel that.
Yeah, I'll take the 2 like right away.
If
and
I
then,
feel like it's
not
going-
come back for a while. But if I do come back for a while and it's still there,
You gonna take 2
It's
more?
up for
I'll take 2
grabs.
more.
Hey.
Yeah,
They should have already got them.
yeah, exactly. Like if enough time has gone by, and it's not going anywhere, then I'll help myself.
For sure. No, yeah, I totally agree with that because there's like a time limit. Like if it's been sitting there for about 30 minutes, everybody has had enough time to come down here and get some.
Yeah, yeah.
If you haven't, that's your loss.
That's a damn
Also, it's probably cold, so
That's why you got the microwave.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
That
but
sounded
once it
like
hits
a plug, like we're
Microwave.
promoting-
Welcome to our new
Microwave.
microwave. 3 broke buds microwave. It only has
Microwave
3 buttons.
edition.
this episode has
Start,
been brought to you
stop,
by
clear.
LG. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, why would there be a clear button?
What?
There'd be a quick minute button. That's what it would be.
Quick
I
minute.
said, there's only three buttons.
Yeah.
Start, stop, and clear. But then I was like, if there's only 3 buttons, there's no sense to have a clear button.
Well, stop becomes clear.
Stop is clear.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So you do quick minute.
quick minute.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Start, stop. Boom. Functional. Easy. How much do I do for popcorn? Nobody knows.
Oh man, for popcorn, we used to have like the dial. And
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, so for that was an old ass
Yeah, I
microwave.
was going to say, this is dated.
Yeah, I said dial. I was like, do people know what dial is?
No, for sure. Yeah.
And so I used to have like this sweet like spot of where to cook popcorn.
Yeah.
Dude, it always came out fucking
Perfect.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's
And
always
but
the
if I
best.
did it too much, like ahead or too
Yeah.
less, it always come out shit.
Damn.
What's funny, like, so wait, you mean the dial, like you cranked it back and it
Yeah,
acted
yeah.
like a timer?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those too. Mine was super jank though, and I had to like shove a piece of paper in there to keep it wedged closed,
Oh my god.
which is pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Now that you mention it, like that was just we've had that that microwave
Microphone.
for like a long ass time, and so when I was little, my dumbass saw a chicken leg in the fridge, and it was still wrapped in aluminum foil.
Oh no.
Oh, Adam, no. Don't do that.
Put it in the microwave.
It would cook really
I turned
fast.
it on. I turned it on, and like I backed away, and then I looked at something. I looked back at the microwave, and like I saw lightning, like
Yes.
little streaks of like lightning going through. I was like, I had to take it out.
Yo,
Might be in a little trouble on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, super funny.
very similar story. So I think maybe have I mentioned this the
When your microwave caught fire.
no that too.
That was scary, dude.
It was terrifying.
what?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So I don't use microwaves for this reason now. Like I don't have one, me personally.
I always have to clear it just in case. Like I always clear whatever time's left.
So I don't know what happened, but we had a microwave at my mom and dad's house when Damien was staying with me. Well,
We rolled up.
he rolled up.
Oh,
You got there first.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you got there first. We were close by. I think I was at Guitar
the store.
Center.
Yeah, yeah.
I was at Guitar Center, and you roll up and hey, is there something going on in the house? Did y'all fog the house? I was like, no, why? And he's like, there's smoke coming out of it. And I was like, dude, what the hell? So I tell him, I was like, dude, go inside and see. Well, check to see if there's anything going on. And I was like, we'll be right there. So we hauled ass. We hauled ass home
Where were y'all?
at Guitar Center.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, down the street. Got you.
Down the street. Yeah,
yeah.
it's not too far.
Anyways, so we get there and he's like outside and there's smoke billowing out of the house.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is going on? I was like, there's got to be a fire. There's a fire now. So we go inside. We don't see any fire.
Yeah,
we
you
don't
can't
feel any
find
heat. There's no
anything.
sound. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
So we go all the way to the back of the house because I thought that's where it was coming from. It wasn't. And I was like, it's not over here. It's actually better over here.
Yeah, it was clear in the back.
So we were looking and we started just airing out the house trying to figure out like what the hell it was because we don't see any sort of fire. Well, then all of a sudden I see like the smoke coming up
From
in
under
the kitchen and I was just like,
microwave.
what the hell is that? It had melted bowls that were on top of it,
Oh my god.
cups that were beside it.
Did you save any pictures?
Bless you.
No.
Oh.
Well, probably, but they're not on a phone that I have. Thank you. That I have right now.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. I'd never seen that. And it stunk, dude. Like,
Because you burned like plastic bowls.
no. Like,
Glass?
It was an
It was
electrical.
plastic.
it was an electrical fire. It has a totally different smell.
Yeah.
It smells gross. Like, it smells like copper. It smells like copper plus smoke.
Yeah.
So
and
it
that's
was-
what I
it
told my
was
dad. I was like,
nasty,
this is
man.
an electrical fire. I don't know where it is, but
Yeah.
this is electrical.
Yeah, it didn't smell like
Fortunately,
wood or
So it's
anything.
nobody's fault.
no, it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just a defect.
No,
it got
must-
stuck on somehow. It got stuck to where it just started burning up. Like, I don't know what happened. There was no light on. There was no nothing.
Yeah, it could have been a short. I don't
Yeah.
know. Who knows? But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
That was so crazy.
eh? Is that why y'all didn't have a microphone for the longest
Microwave.
for the longest time?
Yes, that's exactly why we didn't have a microphone for the longest.
Fuck you.
You speak into the microwave and you heat things up with the microphone.
Microphone.
Yeah,
That'd be
heating
kinda
up
cool,
these lyrics,
actually.
bull.
Oh,
Boy.
spitting that fire. No, actually. So what's funny is that y'all cut me off and we like entered that
I'm
story.
sorry, but it was
It's fine.
yeah,
no,
that's
no,
right.
it's fine. But one of the similar experiences, I may have mentioned this before, was that I put my mom's Hershey's chocolate bar into the microwave, and it was like the seemingly plastic wrapped ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it has that,
and it has
little
like an
thin
aluminum
layer.
lining on
Yeah.
the inside. So I thought that it was good. As soon as I put it in, I hit the start button. Like, I just saw electricity run all the way through that thing and immediately opened it. Not even, I think it was about a second and a half, maybe, that it was in there. Yeah, it was. And then I opened it up. I pulled it out. That chocolate bar is melted all the way through.
Damn,
I was
that's
like,
cool, though.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's not safe at all, but it
Yeah.
worked super well.
Very efficient.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of the ones.
It got the job done.
You're right.
That's true.
You're right. Probably not the safest way, though.
Quickest and fastest way.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and kill it there.
Strangle it.
We'll bury,
did you do that?
Anyways,
we'll bury it. We'll never speak of this again.
it hurts.
But I love you.
But yeah, so this has been great, you guys. We've already mentioned in
Three
the
Broke
last
Buds. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, blah.
Spotify, Pinecast,
Google Play.
Play
Play.
iTunes.
iTunes.
We're also still on Bandcamp, though
We're,
our posting may be limited there.
yeah, for some reason they have a really janky file size limit. So if it goes a little over, then it won't be showing on Bandcamp. Now, if you email us, I can send direct. We could send direct files if you're interested in that.
If you're really interested in downloading
same
just hit us up.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the MP3 file, and we'll just send it out your way.
But yeah, so hit us up, leave us some feedback, let us know what you want to hear us talk about. This
Yeah.
has been just random bullshit, but
Like always, that's all we do.
we try to entertain you guys.
Yeah. From what I've heard, we're pretty entertaining.
Evidently,
Not, stroking our own dicks, but,
somebody else is stroking them.
yeah, somebody
Not
else.
to Andy. We're not masturbating.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty nice. So from all of us at Three Broke Buds, we'll see y'all next time.
What is this? The holidays?
Bye.
We'll catch you guys
All
later.
right, bye.
Love me some nuts. Love me some nuts. Yo, that's big nuts.